Against the backdrop of the spectacular Rocky Mountains on the outskirts of Colorado Springs, home to some of our nation's best and brightest at the United States Air Force Academy. And when they're not learning to fly, they're getting ready for battles on the gridiron. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see a squad from the AAC, the Navy Midshipmen, taking on a team looking to get into the win column, the Air Force Falcons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Paul. Be ready for kickoff as we get this game started. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Air Force's offense will get the first crack at it here. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
The pitch. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than that. First possession, force a 3rd down. You want to shut the home crowd up, sack the quarterback, create some momentum. Now you're getting the football back to your offense, probably with great field position.
And the Falcons will call on their punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Midshipman offense makes its way onto the field for their first possession of the game. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Run it with the fullback. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Here comes the option. He'll keep it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Looking to pass. It's Horvath. Oh, picked off. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3 and out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding, offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. On the option. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Falcons will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. 1st down for this offense. The option look. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter as we get ready to get things started. He'll pull it on the read. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Backing up and backing up on the first 2 plays, now to try to throw it and drive on 3rd down. They're bringing heat. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Navy will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Now on the option. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. Sticks it in his belly. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. A 3rd and long coming up here. Back to throw, it's Busha. It's caught downfield. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. They'll move the running back to try to force. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Air Force. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, gigantic implications in this top 15 battle today, and check out what's going down. Ohio State is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. And quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Troy Smith, and they're right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Iowa.
He'll pitch it.
We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He'll ride his man on the option. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. They'll run play action. Got out of trouble and throws. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. Navy lifts anchor in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
He's going to pass. Complete with conviction on the crosser. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Looking to move it through the air. He'll throw it. Gets it out quickly. Last time these two got together, it was a tight one, Jesse.
Seems like every time these two teams play, the game just feels faster, right? Because it is a rivalry game. There's just a greater sense of urgency when we see these teams match up.
Yeah, the fans feel it. They know it. There's so much to it. They think about it all year long. We can talk about the next game on the schedule. They're always looking forward to this one.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Falcons will have it 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Spits it out to the back. Snagged in the middle. It's Harris. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. After the incompletion on 2nd down, it's 3rd and inches. Scanning the field, it's Busha. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll run the option. The Falcons will move the sticks with the 1st down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Harris. And oh, did they know that one was coming? They'll knock him down in the backfield. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep. Fires deep toward the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. So they won't get a touchdown, but a chance to put something on the board before halftime. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. It is good! And that lead grows even bigger. That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. From inside the 15, here comes the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. And with time running out here in the first half, not willing to invite disaster, the offense takes a knee, and they'll go to the break trailing. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys. And I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion. And no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today. And it's been said, football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most.
Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. He'll do it himself. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
On the return, it's Harris. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The offense lining up for a first down play. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. On the option. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. They'll run the option. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. And the Falcons line up to punt it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And here comes the Navy offense. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Caller, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
They'll run the screen. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Quarterback keeper. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold it. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Goes to the option. He breaks a tackle. At the 35, he's open. Running toward the tape. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
Let's get weird. The big fella, usually in there to block, usually in there to hammer linebackers, rumbling, stumbling down the field, looking like he's carrying a refrigerator on his back, but it doesn't matter. Chewed up grass, the big run by the big fullback.
After an unproductive first half and opening drive of the second half, the offense finally finding a little something to jumpstart them. They've got a first down. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. That's the end of the quarter. Air Force has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's got it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, midshipman. Before that score, considering last rites, now all of a sudden, they're not dead yet. In fact, they're feeling much better, and they're alive, and they've got a chance.
And I'm looking on the field right now, and I'm looking at their sideline. They're energized, Reese. After that last score, all of a sudden, they believe they can come back and win this game. This is a totally different-looking team than what we saw earlier.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A tantalizing top 15 showdown today, and we've got an update. Ohio State is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winners like Eddie George and Archie Griffin in the pantheon of greats in Columbus. They're trailing by just 4 to Iowa. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up second down.
Hands it off. And he'll go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way. The Falcons have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. 3rd and inches, when your will, your heart, your desire is put to the test. On the option. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a 1st down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Here comes the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. We've reached the 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. Running back goes in motion. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. It's still a 3-point game after the miss. And Navy will go back on the attack. These are the games. These are the moments. This is the opportunity for the finish that people remember in rivalries like this one.
And those highlights that are shown for years and years to come. These big-time moments, Palmer, coming down to the wire, who steps up and makes the big-time play.
And this is why you lift the weights in the offseason. This is why you do all the gassers and all the sprints. For moments like this, game on the line in one of the biggest games of the year.
Dropping back, it's Horvat. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. Looking to throw for it. Going over the top. He caught it. Touchdown, Navy! They move on top here in the 4th.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the 4th quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. This is everything you could hope for in a rivalry game like this. Close game, waning moments, history waiting to be made, guys.
And it's moments like this why you come and play for these two schools, right? To play in a game like this, in a rivalry like this, in a situation, David, game on the line late, who's going to take it?
And what a snagged by the defense. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, midshipman. How about that D coming up with a play like that? Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this two-game slide. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to pass, it's Busha. Makes the grab on the left. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Timeout, Air Force.
They'll try to get it through the air. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Big fullback's got it. At the 40, there he goes. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Let's see if they go back to the air on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires on the move. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. This time he's got it. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. He's gonna pass. Got his man quickly. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And the Falcons in the hurry-up. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Pocket starts to collapse. And that's a live ball behind the line. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. There is nothing greater than a rivalry game unless you lose it. And in that case, there is nothing more miserable.
I agree, Reese. And that's why rivalry games are so great, because you take the stats, and you take the rankings, and you take the records, and you throw it all out the window. There's always tremendous effort and passion when we see these rivalry games. We certainly saw it today. And David, for this losing team, this one's going to sting for a while.
It does, but it's so strange because I always feel the same way. I'm like, there's no chance that they have a chance to upset them. But then you go, it's a rivalry game. The vitriol, the hate, it's already there. And so it means so much in sports. Who's motivated for these games? So you do get up. It does become a good game, even when it's not a good game on paper.
That's going to do it.